Okay. Who's ready for some celebration?
Woo!
Okay, let me get my pom pom. Okay. Welcome. Thank you everyone for coming. It's so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you all. Okay, let's start with our new silver ambassador. Liz, did you? Liz, I know who you are. Liz, Rosbelli, Moises, and Alan. Congratulations. Woo!
Thank
That's just the
y'all.
Woo,
beginning.
girl.
Woo-hoo! Good for you. And we have a new 5-star gold ambassador. That's a big deal. Taylor. Woo! Wow, girl. Good for you. Congratulations. And in July, we have 60 new VIP. 60. Fire enrollments in her, Bruce Bailey, Taylor, and we have two people who enroll for uh, Rachel. You are the girl. Woo! Congratulations. She enrolled 4 people. And now we have people who enroll 3. And those are Mari Carmen Ascari. Woohoo! Alan. Woo! Ali, where are you? Woo, Ali, good for you. Moises and Tracy, yes, Tracy. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you, because they earned this, they are gonna make us ice cream. Okay, you have to. So Taylor, Rachel, and Kim, you guys are going to make us some ice cream. Congratulations, you all. And to everyone else who helped a new VIP get started in July, we are so proud of you. I enrolled too. If you can please write on the chat how many do you enroll, and we can celebrate you too. Woo! What a month! We have a great great month. For me, I was like till the end, like 12:30 here in Canada, and I was like, this is so exciting. So thank you so much. Okay, what else? Oh, we need more. We have more. And we have people already that help people in August. You want to know who? Michelle, people. Woo! You're so good at this, girl. She's going for that pickable, kid. And Roosevelt, woo! She just signed her first VIP of the month. Taylor, you too. You're in row 1. This girl is on fire. That girl is on fire. Where is she? She's not here yet. But if you are seeing this recording, we're so proud of you. And Cecilia, how is that? Tracy Cecilia? Yeah. Woo! She has her first VIP too. Congratulations all. And remember, we still have till the 9th $1 enrollment. So let's take advantage of that, because our VIPs we love specials. They do too. So let them know that they have these huge savings till the 9th. Okay, Tracy, you're gonna say something? Okay, $1 till the 9th. Yeah, August 9th. So follow up, send message to your VIPs or to the people that you were just disclosed last month, and tell them, hey, we still have the deal. Are you gonna do it or no? I'm ready. Are you ready? So yes. Okay, that's all for tonight. But that was a lot. Good for you. I'm so happy for you.
Oh,
And now there's no here. Yes, she's here.
there you are. There you are. You're back. All right, we're going to kick it to Hunter Russell to share her testimony.
All right. Wow. Well, I have to go after all those celebrations. So, got the spirit, all the energy going. You guys, I sat down, kind of wrote down some notes to keep me. I knew I was going to be on the road, and so I just wanted so that my brain wasn't scattered. And it made me realize I've been with Plexus for almost 5 years, and it has served me through many different journeys in my life and hormones and all the things. And I just want to encourage you, if you feel like you're at a point in your journey where there's nothing impressive about your story, just sign up to come tell your story and then write it all down, because there's a reason that you joined, right? There's something that made you want to sign up, and you just might not remember how you felt before. So I'm going to go back to the beginning a little bit for some of you who don't know my story. I started about 5 years ago. I was a registered nurse, knew Allie through our work, and I was 4 months postpartum with my second baby. And I was really struggling, you guys. I was on anxiety medication. I was really just a miserable person to be around, if I'm being frank. I was especially mean to my husband. And I was not getting, like, yes, the baby was keeping me up, but when I was sleeping, it wasn't good sleep. I was just living on caffeine, and the medications that I was on for my anxiety were just making me feel really numb. So on top of already being this grouchy, mean person, now I'm just numb. So now I really don't care that I'm hurting your feelings and being a nasty person. And of course, I had some weight that I wanted to lose, but I was being graceful for myself being so freshly postpartum. But so I went ahead and reached out to Allie, and I was like, what are you doing? And I ordered. And then, you guys, I just shoved it away in a cabinet. I don't know. I had the courage to order it, but I didn't have the courage to take it. I don't know what it was, the stubbornness in me of like something actually helping me, or I was really afraid of judgment from my coworkers that these supplements were going to help me feel better over some prescription medication. And so I just shoved them away for months, you guys. And then we took family pictures, and I got those pictures back, and I just was so sad to see how I looked in those pictures. And it wasn't just the weight at this point. There just wasn't joy in my eyes. I could just see it. And that was not how I wanted to live anymore with my two precious, beautiful babies. And so I needed change, and I recommitted. And I saw results. I lost weight. I was able to get away from the caffeine. I was able to get off my anxiety medications, and not just get off of them, but like find joy in life again. And then came baby number 3. And we dealt with some secondary infertility. We dealt with an ectopic pregnancy that we had an emergency surgery, and then hormones in my body thinking I was still pregnant, and then getting pregnant and at a heavier weight than I was previously. And so that was a whole nother journey that I've now been through. And I will tell y'all that my third baby is here because of Plexus. We would have never had another baby if it wasn't for Plexus. One, because of the joy that my husband and I were feeling and the energy to be able to chase more children, but also financially. That was the biggest thing, was my husband was like, we can't afford another kid. And then Plexus helped alleviate some of that concern. And so that's truly why our sweet little Piper is here. But you guys, all of that to say, I am now a year postpartum with my third baby, and I have not once thought that I needed anxiety medication. This kid is not chill at all. Like, she might need a little help. Love her dearly, but like, I am the coolest, chillest that I've ever been. Like, my mood is just so balanced with her. And this whole journey this last year, I mean, we've moved cross country. It's been a lot for our family. And I'm just so thankful that like anxiety medication has never been a conversation in this experience. And that is truly to Plexus. And then with that, I still kind of fell into baby world and kind of let the brain fog start creeping in, and a lack of sleep, and not just really taking care of myself like all of us moms tend to do. And then came Restore. And Traci was talking about it and how it made her feel postpartum. And I was like, I need to get my hands on that. And you guys, it has like lifted the fog. I am sleeping so stinking good now in like the gaps of sleep that I'm getting. I'm waking up restful. I am going for a walk in the evenings. I am taking care of myself and doing just self-care that I was letting slip away. My husband and I have kind of reeled in the kitchen a little bit. And I just really think that's all thanks to these products and how they go in our bodies and heal them and help us gain some self-control over these things that we've let slip away. And so I just really feel like I have like found my pink. If y'all have heard that saying that mamas lose their pink postpartum, I have found it, and I could not be more thankful for all of these great throughout my journeys, all the different things that have been put in place. And with that, I've just now celebrated a whole year home with my babies, thanks to this income. So I don't know. That's kind of my story. I know that was really quick, but that is just kind of where I'm at. And I just want to encourage you, I know that you've thought of a mama friend who has a similar story in some way. I am going to share again on Thursday, my story. And I encourage y'all to invite at least 3 mamas that you know to join us on that call on Thursday, because we all can relate. There's a piece of that we have all struggled with as a mom, just losing ourselves and being able to find it again. And that's really what this is all about.
Hunter, oh my goodness, y'all. Isn't this team incredible? And in case you missed it, Hunter was saying she was nervous about what her coworkers would think. It's because she was a nurse. If you don't know Hunter's history or where she came from, she was a nurse, mom and baby nurse, labor and delivery. I know that's not all the same thing, but it feels kind of like all the same thing, but it's not. But that's what she did. And y'all, there's very real people out there who are concerned about what others are going to think when they start on these products. And so think about that. If you have a nurse friend or a postpartum mom or somebody struggling with anxiety that you know, invite them Thursday. So Thursday, Hunter is going to be sharing her story. I'm going to be sharing my story, specifically my weight loss story in the past year, utilizing monthly resets. And then my friend Kara is going to be sharing her story. And she started Plexus for energy as a full-time working mom with a toddler. And so she's going to be sharing about active and how the supplements have helped her too. So we really want you to leverage this to plug your prospects in. And in case you also missed it, Hunter said mamas lose their pink. Do y'all know where that comes from? Anybody? Okay, so flamingos, y'all. When I went to Aruba, we went to Flamingo Island and there was a white flamingo there. And we were like, why is that flamingo white? And she had a baby right by her. And y'all, the staff told us that when mom flamingos have babies, they lose their pink. And they gain their pink back over time as their body heals. And so we were on a girls' trip and we said, we're here getting our pink back. But it's so true. Hunter, the pink drink gave you your pink back. And Restore Y'all for postpartum moms, game changer. Game changer, hands down. Okay, I am going to talk for just a little bit longer. And I asked Dani and Hunter, and in case you don't know, so we're kind of rotating through. So Kim and Julie kind of managed the huddles for a few months, longer than a few months, but a while. And now Dani and Hunter are going to run the huddles for the next couple of months, and we're going to be rotating through this. Our goal is that the share on a Monday will also be on Thursday's call. That way you can hear their story and really think about who to invite Thursday to hear it. Okay, so we're going to really try to coordinate this for you guys and give you some good tools. But I asked them, I said, what do you want me to share about? And they were like, you know what? We have some new shares. We have some season shares. What if we just talked a little bit about coming into a new month and setting realistic goals for ourselves and our teams, okay? And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight, y'all. And some of you may be like, oh, I've already set my goals. Well, listen in and maybe you'll hear and learn something new. So I want to just start this by saying there is no right and there is no wrong goal. I remember when I started sharing Plexus and I was like, okay, what should my goal be this month? And I would ask everybody, what should my goal be this month? How many, like, raise your hand if you've ever asked somebody else what your goal should be this month. What should my goal be this month? What should my goal be this month? And you're like, okay, that sounds good. I'll do that. But you really didn't have any ownership of the goal. Like maybe you didn't even really understand the goal. Somebody just said, oh, hey, you should work towards this. And you were like, okay, I'll do that. And then you didn't really know what it meant. You didn't really understand what it entailed. And so when the month went by, you were like, well, I didn't hit my goal, but it also didn't really mean that much to me. So it's fine. That's not the type of goals I want you to set, y'all. When you're thinking about setting goals, what I want you to consider is something that matters, okay? Something that feels doable. Something that if you get to the end of the month and you do achieve it, you're going to be very proud of yourself. And if you get to the month and you don't achieve it, y'all, we don't sit in failure, okay? We say, what do I need to do differently next month in order to achieve it? Y'all, goals are just they're like a line to let you know how you're going. If we don't set goals, right? Can you imagine in the Olympics if there was no like bar? Like if they were like, okay, just go run. Okay, just go throw the shot put. We're just not going to measure it. It's going to be fine. And they're like, but how far do I need to throw it? And they're like, just throw it. We'll figure it out. Right? Like you look at this and you think they have a margin that they're working towards to achieve the goal that they have. Now they all run at different paces. They all throw at different lengths. They all like do different things. And honestly, like I'm looking at some of these gymnasts and their success, like it is different. Like what's successful for one person is like Simone Biles just like barely doing a flip or something. And they're like, oh, look, she did everything. And you're like, what? That looked so easy for her, but it looked so hard for this, right? Like goals are something that you really can't look outside of. You've got to look in here and say that. So there's a few different margins we look at. And y'all, if you haven't seen this monthly build goal sheet, I'm going to share it in our chat thread after this, but this has been really, really helpful for me. So the margins that we look at are the first one, y'all, it's called like, you know, we have non-scale victories for plexus. It's like a non-tangible victory in plexus. And it's what is consistency going to look like for you this month? You guys, we set goals around consistency. If I'm being honest, some months consistency for me is 5 days a week. Some months consistency for me, I'll be honest, after I had Grayson, it was 1 day a week. 1 day a week. I'm going to show up. I'm going to post. I'm going to send some reach outs. During this season of back to school busyness, my consistency is 4 days a week. That feels really balanced for me. And looking ahead, I know I'm going to feel more often success than I'm going to feel failure. If I were to say 5 days a week and a weekend every now and then this month, y'all, I'm going to feel like a failure by Monday. Right? So I really want you to ask yourself, if you're writing down questions, write this down. What is my goal for consistency this month? Consistency can look like 1 day a week, every Monday. It can look like 3 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It can look like 5 days a week, depending on your goals. Okay. But what consistency can't look like is sporadic. It can't be a Monday here, a Wednesday here, a Saturday here, a Sunday here. Because what that turns into is just a reactionary business that's like, oh, I have time. I'll do it now. And if I'm being honest, I've really never seen anybody achieve goals that works their business in a, oh, I have time to do it now kind of way. Okay. And so ask yourself that, what is consistency going to look like this month? Okay. Challenge yourself a little bit and also be realistic. Okay. It is that fine line of reality versus optimism, right? I want to do this. I think I can do this. Let's pick somewhere like right in the middle. Kami said, well, and if you wait till you have time, you never will. Kami has like 1,000 children. So, you know, there's just not a ton of extra time. I know it's crazy. Even for those of you who have all of the extra time, if you don't have a plan, the time's just going to go by and you're not going to realize it. So a plan for that is really, really important. So the first thing, what is consistency going to look like this month? Okay. The second thing I want you to consider is how many new customers do I want to help this month? Okay. Y'all, people are points and points are people. Okay. I could ask you, what do you want to achieve this month? What rank do you want to work towards? But y'all, the people, they come first. Okay. How many new customers do you want to help get started this month? Y'all, it can be somebody with a bottle of ProBio. It can be somebody with the biggest combo on the website. It can be somebody with a single 3-day reset. It can be somebody with triplex. It can be somebody with a bag of hydrate. There is no margin for what a good new customer looks like. And I want you to drop in the chat, drop a 1 if you have ever thought, well, that customer wasn't 100 PV, so don't get too excited. Yeah. Sometimes we set these margins for ourselves and it makes success actually feel like failure. Y'all, a new customer coming in, no matter what they come in with, is a win. It is a massive success. And in fact, this past month, one of the things I did, take notes, here's an idea, is I had a flash sale Friday in my own personal business. And I ran a flash sale on a bag of reset. And I honored it for current customers. I gave them free shipping on a bag of reset. For new customers, I was going to give them $10 off a bag of reset. And it really challenged me. Oh, sorry, Restore. I did Restore. They're both our products, aren't they, Julie? They are. Allie, Julie, you could have let it go. And so I did a Flash Friday on a bag of Restore. And one of the things that was really challenging for me, and you could do it on reset too. And the challenge is still going to be this. What if somebody comes to me and they say, I want that? Am I going to be okay with them just getting a bag of Restore or just getting a reset or just getting a bottle of ProBio? Or am I going to be dissatisfied and think of it failure if I can't get them to 100 PV? And I really had to wrestle with this because if I was going to run a flash sale on a single product, I was going to have to be okay with customers coming in with just that. And I decided, here's what I decided. I decided I was going to shout them out just like it was a new customer with 100 PV. Y'all, some of the shout outs from last month, you saw like, oh, is Kim not here? Kim's not here. Kim's 5th customer. We shouted out, Kim got 5 enrollments. Oh, one of those was like a bag of Hydrate and a bag of Active. But who cares? Kim got 5 customers. That's huge. It's huge. And so I think if we can just really like release this notion of good customers and bad customers and say, my goal would be to get this many new customers this month. That's going to be really, really important for you to kind of work towards this month. And then you can start asking yourself things like, oh man, like we've got a reset coming up on Monday. Could you run a flash sale tomorrow for $10 off a reset? Who might want to just grab a reset in your audience that maybe they don't want a $199 combo. Maybe they don't want a 30-day supply. Maybe they just want a 3-day detox. I've had multiple people start with a 3-day detox and then decide to grab a combo after that. It is a huge win. And so you get to really ask yourself this and you get to get creative and you get to start working towards these things. What if you ran a special on the kids vitamin with school coming up? Allie, you started with just the kids vitamin? Yeah, she did. Emerald Ambassador. First plexus order, kids vitamin. Y'all, she tried triplex before and it made her poop her brains out. She didn't want any part of that. But X Factor Kids helped, and it helped her kids regulate their stomachs. And then she decided to try. Yeah, you could do new or existing, Julie. Either or. So just really start thinking about that. Okay, so we've got consistency, we've got new VIPs. Julie's raising her hand.
Yes. So when you did that flash sale Friday, were you advertising it for everyone or just for new enrollments?
I was doing both new and current, and I actually had like several current customers order. It didn't
Okay.
bring in any new customers, but it did help several of my level ones get to 100 PV who weren't at 100 PV before that. And that felt like a huge win. Yeah.
I like that a lot. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So that was really good. So we've got consistency, we've got new VIPs. And then what we want to look at is what is your goal for current orders? Okay. Like looking at this call, most of us on here do have current customers. I'd say everybody on here does have current customers. And I want you to consider, what is your goal for current customers to place a 100 PV order this month? Now I say a 100 PV order, not because the other doesn't matter, but because it really starts to make you think and get curious with your customers. I'd gotten to a place in my business where I wasn't really noticing what customers' orders were coming in and what was in them. Does that make sense? Like the order would go through and I'd be like, okay, Amy ordered this month. Great. Or like, okay, Michelle ordered this month. Awesome. And what this really did for me is it made me kind of check in on people. It made me check my credit card declines every couple of days, make sure none of my level ones had credit card declines that I could help them fix. It made me look and be like, oh my gosh, my neighbor, her order went down. Let me kind of check on her, see how she's doing. She just had some extra product on hand, but I told her about the special we had on Restore and she decided to get it. And so it really allowed me to work hard towards something all month long because I set this goal for my current customers. And now what I'm hoping to see is that current customer base would slowly grow each month as I'm adding new VIPs, I'm caring for old VIPs, and really working this together to grow into a solid foundation. So that is another margin that I want you to look at. Okay. There's two more pieces to this I want you to think about. One is this idea of helping other people share. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable are you talking about the Plexus opportunity with others? I love it. Some of y'all have grown so much in confidence over the past month, and I'm really proud of you. Like huge leaps and bounds, because I know Michelle's would not have been a 8. Probably 2 months ago, it would have been like a 4. She's like, maybe a 3. Yeah, y'all. And I see so much growth here. And so if you're at a 1 or 2, here's what I want to encourage you with. I want you to think of the opportunity as another arm of what Plexus offers. We have the products and we have the business. And y'all, some people may say they're not interested in that, but it's not your job to judge that for them. It's their job to judge that for them. And so I know that we have this incredible video from Marianne, who is a diamond in Plexus, kind of guiding us through what it could look like to share the opportunity with current customers. And we're going to actually share that in our Wellness Warrior Hope Sharers group tomorrow. That way you can really start expanding your idea of what it could look like to talk about the opportunity. And we're going to challenge you to start doing that. And so on this build goal sheet, you'll see 2 different blocks. One is who could you help go silver this month? And the other is who could you ask to shout you out in a post this month? And y'all, shout out to Allie. She already asked somebody for a shout out this month. Today, right? Today. 3 people. And that's what this kind of piece of this sheet does, is it really helps you see that there is this element of helping other people share. One of my least favorite statements in Plexus is there's no road forward without duplication. This is network marketing. You're not supposed to do it all by yourself. It's way more fun with people, y'all. Way more fun. But you have to invite people to do this with you, because most people would never think that you wanted them to do it with you. They're going to assume, oh, Mary Carmen doesn't want me to do this with them. Unless Mary Carmen says, hey, I want you to do this with me. What do you think? Right? And so that is a huge piece to this. Okay, the last piece to goal setting that you'll see on this sheet is What do I need to do to achieve my goals? What do I need to do to achieve my goals? Do I need to have an event? Do I need to run a special? I talked about like the Restore Flash Sale Friday, a Reset Flash Sale. You could do Kids Vitamin coming up with school, something fun like that. Is there something you'd like to do to reach the goals you have? And then really looking and considering what your daily actions look like. Y'all, daily actions, whether it's 1 day a week or 5 days a week, 6 days a week if you've got really big goals. I always recommend taking at least 48 hours off of this Plexus business if you are working it consistently daily, because it gives you that time to reset. And honestly, y'all, during my 48 hours off is typically when I have my best ideas, because I'm just kind of present with my family and my mind is not on social media. It's not on those things. And that's when I'll be like, I wonder if I should run a flash sale next week. Or like, oh, this person, that's who I should ask for a shout out. And I'll just make a note and then I'll do it when I get back to work the next day. But I really recommend doing that as we head into this insane season that we are all heading into, because so many of y'all have big goals that you're working towards. Okay. The last thing I want to say is focus on the build, focus on the structure, focus on who you're helping, and y'all, it will come. I would be short-sighted not to mention rank ups and achievements. Some of you are very close to rank ups and achievements. Y'all, Rachel Stucca, how many orders were you from Senior Gold last month? You're so close. 4 orders. Yeah, 3 or 4. Y'all, huge, so huge. And this is the time of month where you get to say, do I want to work towards an achievement this month? Y'all, there are, as my friend Amber said, there are 9 mountaintops in Plexus. There are 9 rank achievements that you're going to reach throughout your journey in Plexus all the way to Diamond. We are not working towards a rank achievement every single month, okay? A lot of months we're working towards these other goals that we mentioned. But in a month like Rachel had last month, we're going to start asking questions and saying, okay, Rachel, like if you did want to go Senior Gold this month, what would that look like? How many commission qualified level 1s would you want to have? What would you want to help your team do? How many new silvers would you need to develop? What are the things you would need to do to achieve that goal this month? And so if you do have your eyes set on a rank up goal or a re-rank goal, y'all, we treat re-ranks just like rank ups here. Okay. Whether you do, if you do want to start working towards something like that, talk to your sponsor. Let them kind of help you break it down. If your sponsor's like newer or says, I don't really know how to help you, you guys message me. We'll get on a Zoom together and we'll kind of break this down to kind of show you how to do that. So that is all I wanted to talk about with this portion of our goal setting. Do you guys feel like you have the tools you need to set your goals for the month of August? Does anybody have questions before we move forward? Okay. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. All right. I am going to kick it back to Dani, right, Dani? And y'all, what we're kind of ending this call with every week, I want you to just maybe even close your eyes as Dani talks. And I want you to just hear why Plexus? Why Plexus? Where is she headed? What is her vision for this? This is really our vision casting portion of the call. We've built belief with the testimony. We've done a little bit of training. We've celebrated everybody. And now Dani gets to cast some vision. And so I want you to just close your eyes and listen to her and think about, what do I want this to be? What could this be for my family? Maybe she's going to say something and it's going to give you a new idea. Maybe she's going to say something and it's going to ring true. And you're going to think, I never thought I could do that. So I want you to just listen and then we'll close out and we'll head into the week. Okay, y'all?
Yeah, thank you, Traci. Okay, close your eyes. In the beginning, I started Plexus, sharing Plexus because I needed my supplements paid for, as I couldn't afford them. Shortly after, we noticed I was making more money with Plexus than as a bookkeeper. And I say we noticed because it was my husband and I both saw our paycheck, my paycheck, and we noticed that I was getting more as a with pleasure than as a bookkeeper. The pastor wife. Pastors in Canada don't make tons of money, so any extra income is always helpful. I am a servant by nature, so doing pleasure fits just right. Helping people is one of my love languages. I know this is sounding a bit romantic, but please bear with me. A strong and important reason to work with pleasure is the need to pay for my daughter's school and also to help my family in Venezuela. I don't only want to help people. I don't only want to help my own family. I started to help other women to bring an extra income to their houses, and my intention is to help as many women as possible. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity and for the so many ways I have been blessed and we have been blessed because of Plexus in such a short period of time.
Dani, I love that. I love that. And man, like God is using you and Plexus to impact so many lives, truly. And y'all, like what we have on this team is so incredible. In case you don't know this, English is not Dani's first language, it's her second language. And asking her to lead out in this way, y'all, it's a challenge. And she told me, she was like, Traci, you're challenging me here. And I love that we get to do this together. And I love that we get to share in this together and be in this together. So y'all, just think about who could your story impact? What could this income do? I love, gosh, I don't even know who said it, but like more money in the hands of good people, like more money in the hands of good people who are using this to impact lives. And that's why we're here. So y'all, whatever it is, hear me say, hear everyone on this call say, we believe that you can, okay? Whatever your goals this month, we believe that you can. But you're not just going to accidentally get there. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take effort. It's probably going to take getting outside of your comfort zone a little bit. And it's going to take believing that you can, okay? And so borrow our belief if you need to, but we believe you can do it. I'm going to send that monthly build goal sheet in the chat. If you're not in that chat thread yet, let your sponsor know. It is just our Wellness Warrior Hope sharing community, where we shout people out and celebrate everything. And I'll share that in there so you can have it. And then just kind of a plug, once you kind of look at this sheet and think about this sheet, schedule a call with your sponsor. That way you can kind of talk through it, make sure you have things in place that you need. They can help answer any questions you might have, and you guys can work together towards your goals. We truly are better together, you guys. So that's why we're here. I think that's all I have. Does anybody else have anything else?
I just wanted to say that it's not too late. Like if you have already set your goals, that's amazing. Like if you haven't done it yet, print the sheet, and it's not late. Like it's not too late to start, and and make it possible.
Yep, never too late.
Mm-hmm.
Never too late. August just started. It did. Happy birthday, Stephanie. Thank you for hanging out with us on your birthday. Should we sing? Allie's like, please unmute yourself, Allie. How about everybody unmute, because this is going to be real bad if I'm the only person you can hear. All right.
Happy.
Are we going? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Stephanie. This is glorious. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Can you not have this in the report, please? Like, take this out.
Tell Mimi happy birthday.
Oh my gosh. I love you all so much.
Say it.
Birthday,
Say
Stephanie.
happy birthday.
Thank you guys so much. I love you guys.
We love you. We love you. All right, you guys, have a good night, and we'll see you Thursday on our prospect call, 8 p.m.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.